We are at the headquarters of the Islamic Foundation out here in Tanzania, and this is in the city of Morogoro. It might seem to be quite a small place, a yard full of vehicles, but this is a place that's making a lot of impact because as I focus my camera now, the building that you see in front of you is the brand new headquarters of Radio and TV Imaan that broadcasts right across the country. It's an incredible place, and this small group of people that started not too long ago are making a huge impact right around Tanzania. If you scan, look in the background, that's a major mountain that is a landmark out here in Morogoro, and we'll be taking you for a tour as we go through this building and look at the beautiful building that's coming up and the TV and radio media stations that are going to be broadcasting from this premises. This here is an outside broadcast vehicle for Radio Imaan. We hope to go into it a bit later, but if I get up close on some of the promotional material here, you could see all the various venues, all the various stations around Tanzania where Radio Imaan broadcasts from. We've got Morogoro here, the headquarters, Iringa, Mbeya, Rukwa, Kigoma, Arusha, Dodoma, Zanzibar, just to name a few where Radio Imaan broadcasts from. And if I go around the yard, some other vehicles related to the station and the broadcast vehicles and the working vehicles that this particular station uses throughout the country. We now walk into the premises, and as you can see, although the broadcasts continue from this building, there's still a lot of work taking place at various levels. I look to the side. These are going to be the offices of the Islamic Foundation. Really state-of-the-art premises when they finally come up, but at the moment still very messy, still in the planning and finishing stages. But if one is to just look at some of the decor and the way this building has been planned, it's going to turn out to be an absolute beauty. This is the studio area of Radio Imaan when it will actually come up. State-of-the-art studios going to be built here at the moment, as you can see in here. A lot of construction work still taking place. But while there is still construction work taking place, broadcasts have to continue, and beyond the store there are two rooms. And these two rooms, as small as they may seem, are broadcasting to the entire Tanzania. Right, so now we are in the building of Radio Imaan. This is the makeshift studio, the newsroom part of the studio, and after the building is actually now finished, the studio will move to a bigger premises. In front of me is Mr. Uchuli. Yeah. He is from the news team at Radio Imaan. Welcome, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks so much.
And in front of me here is
Mr. Tozo.
Mr. Tozo, what do you do?
I'm a radio presenter.
Radio presenter.
Yeah.
What shows do you present?
And a program known as Habari za Ulimwengu wa Kiislamu.
What? Explain to our listeners, people who don't know Swahili, what does they do in that program?
We continue news of Islamic from different areas in Tanzania, and they will broadcast it for the society to know how Islamic society developed from one state to another state.
This is the newsroom area, open plan area, and here are some of the archives of the radio station. We're now going into the actual broadcasting booth of this particular radio station. In front of us is the editing. This is where editing takes place. Any sort of promos, any sort of recordings, they take place in this particular studio. Very beautiful studio, well soundproofed. And if I have to take a peep into the main studio, there's a live program that is currently undergoing. I'm seeing somebody who's talking on air. What's the name of the gentleman who's speaking?
Hassan Ninga.
Hassan Ninga. What program is he doing?
This is the message from Salatul Juma.
Okay.
So the people are just telephoning here, then expressing what they have got from different members from
throughout the
Juma.
country.
Yeah.
Throughout the country.
Yes.
All right. So it's like a khutbah focus, talking about the different khutbahs, what the khatibs have said, and here is he doing this thing, beautiful, very colorful studio, and he's managing it all, getting the telephones, getting the calls, and speaking nationwide about what has happened.
Salamu zako watu watatu.
Salamu zangu za kwanza nawasalimia mamangu Adile Muhammad akiwa Kisangani Nyala. Salamu zangu za pili kwa babangu Tanzania akiwa Kisangani Nyala. Salamu zangu Aisha yuko Dar es Salaam Morogoro.
Wote unaeleza nini?
Ujumbe naambia tufunge Ramadhani kwa kumwomba Mwenyezi Mungu.
Asante sana. Tutapokea simu mbili za mwisho kisha tazama jumbe zenu ambazo mmeshapata kututumia. Asalamu alaykum. Wa alaykum salam. Nazungumza na nani ukiwa wapi?
Haji Swahili. Nikia kiwango Bagamoyo.
Tufahamishe leo umeswali wapi na khatibu alikuwa akizungumzia nini?
Nimepata msikiti mkubwa kiwango Bagamoyo.
Naomba upunguze sauti ya redio yako ili tupate kusikizana vizuri.
So what we witnessed there was live radio in action, callers coming, people talking about what they heard in the Jummah khutbah. Outside here I've got a gentleman, he's busy on the board, very busy editing and recording. What's your name?
My name is Mohammed Imaan.
Mohammed, tell us a bit about your job. What are you doing here?
I am producer of radio. I do here records. All programs here who are busy to recording, not live programs, just recording programs, and the promos, jingle, it's all I do here.
Can you play for us maybe one jingle, if we can take a listen of a jingle of Radio Imaan?
Of course I can do.
Got the suggestion.
Just connect this, then connect to the computer. This is for you want to. Oh, you want to live?
Yeah.
So just.
Haya sasa, kwa mara nyingine tena. Gazeti Imaan Jumatatu hii ya Juni 29 sawa na Ramadhani 12. Dr. Bilali Phillips atoa somo zito. Taasisi ya TIF yafuturisha nchi 4 za Afrika. Ni nchi gani hizo? Pata nakala yako. Pia pata makala inayohusu Mayahudi na mikakati ya kuvuruga Waislamu. Lakini pia katika nasaa za wiki, siasa isiwe chanzo cha kuharibu saumu zetu. Na katika uchumi na biashara, Jamal Isa anasema mauziano ya murahaba na sharti zake. Gazeti Imaan, elimu bila mipaka, huwatoa watu gizani kuwapeleka katika mwanga wenye nuru kwa idhini ya Allah.
That's it, excellent. About Sheikh Bilal Phillips.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yes, I heard it. Exceptional quality. That's one of the promos you've just heard from Radio Imaan out here in Tanzania. And those are the sounds that Tanzanians, millions of them throughout the country, listen to on a daily basis.